Pubic hair, one of life's great ironies. It seems like for the first 13 years of your life, you are waiting for it to grow. You can't stand it. Every morning you get up, you look, you're like, oh, and then it happens. And then you spend the rest of your life trying to manage it, maintain it, and in some cases, get rid of it altogether. What's that? You don't do anything? Oh, natural, I get it. That means that you most likely look like a troll doll in a headlock when you take your pants off. Because in most cases, that's what happens if you just leave your pubic hair run wild. Well, today we're going to talk about how to trim, manage, and maintain your pubic hair. And really, when it comes to pubic hair, there are three areas of concern. There is the pubic region, which is above your penis and testicles. There is the penis, because as you probably know, hair grows there as well. And then there is or are the testicles. One of the questions you may be asking yourself is, why would anybody want to manage, trim, or shave their junk? And I can give you two specific reasons. Reason number one is stink. Because the less hair that you have, the less odor is actually captured. And reason number two, by managing and cutting down the length of your pubic hair will make your penis appear larger. Trim the bushes and the tree looks taller. Now, to what degree you choose to manscape and what you leave, what you shave, what you trim, what you groom is really up to you. Total personal preference. Some guys like to shave it all off. Go bald eagle style. Some guys choose to trim it short, but there are some of you who like to experiment. You're like an artist when it comes to your pubic region. Some things are shaved nice and smooth, others are more finely pruned, like a nice bush. And there are some of you who have absolutely no idea what you're doing, and that's why you're here. And so today, let's talk about the different areas and what tool to use in order to achieve the perfect pruning. Facial hair grooming tool. If you're not looking to go completely bald, what I would recommend, take some of the bulk, some of the length off, some of the curls out of the equation, and you do that by using a facial hair grooming tool and adjusting the desired length of your pubic hair. Some guys want to be a little bit short, a little bit more well trimmed and cropped, then set your guard on low. But if you're looking to go a little more 70s, the 70s, back 1970s, then you can actually use the guard and make it a little bit longer. Once I'm done getting the proper length, I actually remove the attachment and start going as close to my skin as I possibly can with the tool in the pubic area. We're not touching the penis and we're not touching the testicles yet. Not with this. There's a reason. I'll explain later. Anyway, anywhere I don't want hair, I basically go over this as close as it will get. Now, is it as close as a straight razor? That's a video. Extreme manscaping. Now, the grooming tool doesn't get the hair as close or as smooth as a shave, but you're not left with the uncomfortable consequences of using a razor. Now, some guys are like, whatever, I shave, I don't have any problem. And a lot of guys don't. But for me, my skin is a little bit more sensitive and prone to irritation and ingrown hairs. The only thing worse than unmanaged pubic hair is a bunch of bumps, rashes, and uncomfortable itchiness down there. And so I do not use the razor on my pubic area. I simply use the clippers as short as it will go. All right, so the pubic hair is all managed. Now let's move down. Moving on to the penis, and the way that I manage that is I do actually shave it. You can use a cheap razor, you can use a mock, whatever, or my preferred razor of choice is actually a women's Venus 3. This is amazing and incredible for manscaping and shaving your penis and testicles. Yes, I said it. I shave with the razor my penis and testicles, and the reason is because if you've ever attempted to go and trim your testicles with a clipper one time, that's all it takes, because all the little irregular skin in this, and it's so sensitive and fine, like paper the skin is. This thing catches, nicks, and every time I try or think to myself, I can do it this time, I'm just gonna get it close, and I get it and I jump through the roof. Don't even worry about it. Use the attachment, get the hair down low your first time, and then simply grab your either penis or your testicles, your scrotum, pull it kind of tight, the skin taut, and just nice and easy go over with the razor. All right? You got to be careful. You might not breathe for the first time or two that you do this, but eventually it's going to be like, oh, no big deal. You get up, bang, you're good to go. You're smooth as a baby. Little manscaping side note. When you're in the shower and you're getting ready to shave, I personally feel that soap works better than shaving cream, because shaving cream a lot of times gets a little bit too thick and it prevents that blade from maintaining clean, close contact to the areas in question. And I would say that this actually concludes our very in-depth series on manscaping and taking care of the hair below our waist. If you have additional questions, please post them or send me an email. I will be happy to take a look. Will I answer them? Possibly not. I'm ready to move on. We got other things to talk about. But I figured since we started with butt hair, then went to... It was inevitable that I ended up in this robe and I was talking about manscaping. Remember, trim the bushes and the tree looks taller. Think about it. And this concludes the trifecta of the uncomfortable grooming video topics. We've covered butt hair, stinky balls, and with this man muff management video, I would say we're about done for now. But if you've missed any of the other topics, or you'd like to see or check out any of my other 1,500 original videos, please come visit me at iamalpham.com. But before you go, we've got to address the competition that I held to give away a great pair of Ray-Ban. Actually, 4 great pairs of sunglasses. And gentlemen, you did not disappoint. You guys kicked it, knocked it out of the park. Unbelievable job. You sent me like 30 submissions and they all were amazing. And I am grateful and humbled that you would take the time to actually put those videos together. To the 4 top finishers, you know who you are. I have been in contact. But there was something else I wanted to do. I wanted to actually give out a 5th prize, probably the most prestigious of prizes, the Alpha M Box of Awesome. This prize wasn't determined by number of likes, wasn't determined by fancy camera work, wasn't determined by any of that. But there was one video, the cream that rose, the video cream that rose to the top. This video had a little bit of everything, but it really touched on some important points and some characteristics that I feel are incredibly important. And so I wanted to actually recognize this individual, and there's a link below for you to go check out the winner of the 1st annual Alpha M Box of Awesome. Gentlemen, thank you so much for participating. The rest of you, thanks for watching.